Ford left no stone unturned in redesigning the new Escape. It rides on the company's new global platform that debuted on the redesigned Euro 2019 Ford Focus, one of those cars we'll no longer get. This will be the first vehicle sold stateside using the new underpinnings. It sheds more than 200 pounds of weight, and Ford is coming out swinging, with 4 flavors of Escape. Those include a base 1.5-litre turbocharged 3-cylinder, a 2.0-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder, a hybrid model, and most intriguing, an Escape plug-in hybrid. We asked about the possibility of an street variant down the line, but mum is the word for now. We'd still bet an irresponsible amount of money that an Street will eventually join the Edge Street and Explorer Street models. The big news for today though, is that Ford is bringing back electrification to the Escape after having it in the nameplate's first generation but dropping it on the previous generation. Both the Escape Hybrid and plug-in hybrid are paired with a refreshed 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine that runs on the Atkinson cycle. Ford doesn't have any official EPA numbers on the electric range of the Escape plug-in, but the target is officially 30+ miles. The PHEV uses a 14.4 kWh battery pack that tucks under the rear seats. The floor is a tad higher on hybrid and plug-in hybrid models, but Ford was able to package it neatly so that you don't end up losing much usable space. The hybrid powertrain produces 198 horsepower and 153 pound-feet of torque, while the plug-in hybrid ramps that up to a system combined 209 horsepower with the same 153 pound-feet. Ford says the battery will reach a full charge on a level 2 charger in about 3.5 hours. One feature you won't be able to opt for on the plug-in is all-wheel drive, which is available on the regular hybrid and every other version of Escape. Unlike some plug-ins that force you to use the EV power immediately, Ford has 4 modes you can select from. Auto EV lets the car decide. EV Now forces the powertrain to exclusively use electric power. EV Later switches it to full gas power motoring, and then EV Charge allows you to charge the battery while driving. Ford wouldn't give us any answers for how this affects efficiency or how many electric miles you can actually build up, as the results vary too widely depending on the type of driving. The new Escape is taking on entirely new styling for 2020. It's lower, wider and longer. These elements contribute to what Ford says is a much more dynamic driving experience. We imagine the funky grille will be a point of contention, but the rest of the crossover is pretty slick and curvy. When the active shutters are in their closed position it looks a lot like an EV from the front, since it's so smooth and simple. Ford was grasping for straws with this next comparison. The lower front end borrows from Ford GT. We asked where. And apparently, the silver bar running along the lowest point is meant to look like the same piece on the GT. Not really, but nice try. Hybrid and plug-in hybrid models don't do a whole lot to differentiate themselves except for badging and wheels. They don't scream green in any discernible way, and that's probably for the best.